Painting interior window trim is an affordable option to freshen up your space. Wood is the most common type of interior trim, and what we're focusing on here. But there are a number of other types of trim. Benjamin Moore has great paint and primer options available for many different substrates. Be sure to talk to your local Benjamin Moore retailer about the product best suited to the type of trim you'll be painting. Next, gather these tools and supplies. You'll find everything you need in one stop at your local Benjamin Moore retailer. You'll need advanced interior paint or bin interior paint, a damp cloth, Fresh Start high-hiding all-purpose primer, a large paintbrush, like a 2.5-inch angle sash paintbrush, 220 fine grit and 120 medium grit sandpaper or sanding sponge, a small paintbrush, like a 1.5-inch angle sash paintbrush. The first step will be to clean and prep your space. Move furniture out of the way and remove any window treatments. Clean and patch minor cracks and holes. Then use a damp cloth to thoroughly clean the surfaces you'll be painting. Be sure to tape off any nearby surfaces that you won't be painting. Next, sand the surfaces using your sanding sponge and medium grit sandpaper, being careful not to let it scrape against the glass of your window. Then, switch to fine grit sandpaper for an ultra smooth finish. Be sure to clean all sanding debris from the surfaces you'll be painting. Now that the surface is smooth, apply the primer best suited to your trim's material. If you're painting the frame and grills, be sure to prime those as well. Allow the primer to dry completely, and then you're ready to paint. For narrow areas or for painting fine details like a corner, use a small 1.5-inch angled paintbrush. Use a large 2.5-inch angled paintbrush for bigger areas of the window molding. Start from the inside edge and work your way outward, painting toward the wall. Once the first coat is dry, repeat the painting process with a second coat of paint. Get drying and curing times from the product label, noting both the dry time and the cure time. Dry time refers to the period required between coats of paint, and cure time refers to the time required before remounting window treatments. And you're done. It's amazing how a small change can transform the look and feel of a space. Remember how we said your local Benjamin Moore retailer carries all the supplies you need? Well, you can save time by ordering from our online store and picking everything up at that local Benjamin Moore retailer.